One last piece of evidence, and I'm here to tell you what it is. The answer is in your coworkers. You see, there's often a disparity between the target and their coworkers when it comes to workplace bullying, abuse, and mobbing. That target is often picked apart. I don't care if you come to work on time, work through your lunch, stay late, even pick up the slack of your coworkers who may steal time, come in late, leave early, take extra long lunch breaks. Hell, they even sometimes no call, no show, but yet you're the issue. You're the one who they attack each and every day. So if you see that handwriting on the wall, start strategizing. Get out of that group or get out of that company altogether. I hope this information helps. I'm Kristen Peoples with bossofculture.org. I had a moment where I thought about when I was really unhappy, when I was dealing with workplace bullying, abuse, and mobbing. And this memory I had was the drive going on my way to work one morning, and I was holding onto the steering wheel, and I was saying to myself, I just don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't know how much more of this burden I can carry. After the panic attacks and the hospital visits and the crying on the way to work, just everything that I was experiencing on an everyday basis, the elephant on my chest in the morning, me feeling nauseous, just sitting at my desk. It became not even worth it anymore. Not the title, not the salary. But I'll tell you, you guys, I reached out to my mental health professionals, and I made sure I had my mental health team on deck. I let my PCP know, my personal care physician know. I let my family know what I was going through because, in those moments, you guys, that's when we need support. So if you're going through that right now, make sure you're speaking to someone. So I hope this helps someone out there.
Let's talk about why your narcissistic boss or coworker doesn't like you. Number one, if they see you as a threat, you're like public enemy number one to them. They're going to try to sabotage your success as fast as they can. Number two, if they cannot control you, they're going to try to insult you every day. Then they'll try to set you up by gaslighting you. You got to really look out for this because they want you to take the bait. Don't take the bait. If you already have what they want, like if you're already a manager or a director, or even an executive, they will try to strategize to get you up out of there. This is just what they do. There's a few things you can do to deal with this. Number one, you want to always document their activity. Number two, go out in nature, keep yourself grounded. Just walk, go for a hike, exercise, do something to keep yourself grounded. And number three, ignore them. Narcissists absolutely hate being ignored. When you ignore them, you take the power. Let's talk about 3 signs they want you fired in the workplace. Number one, if your boss is always finding something wrong with what you do, always calling you into the office, never telling you what you're doing right, always talking about what you're doing wrong, that's a red flag. 2, the dreaded PIP. So a boss will put you on a PIP, aka a performance improvement plan, when they feel like your work is not satisfactory up to what you're supposed to do on that job description. But truth be told, a lot of managers and bosses will put somebody on a PIP to get them out of there. And don't let them play you because some act like a PIP is harmless. Nah, a PIP is no joke. And number 3, they'll try to sabotage you. They can do this through office politics, copying you on emails with other leaders just to try to embarrass you or call you out. I'm telling you, some people are ruthless. They'll do whatever they can to try to get you out of that workplace. But don't take the bait. You got to guard yourself. Listen when I tell you the psychological challenges of working at a toxic job are real. Listen, I never had a panic attack or anxiety attack in my life until I started working at a toxic job. This is coming from someone who has played sports all his life and have been in high pressure situations. See, when your back is up against a wall and you have to make a critical decision to leave a job that helps support your family and your livelihood, that can become extremely stressful. What is more disastrous is allowing your mental health to deteriorate to the point to where you can't even recover from it. There are thousands of job openings around the world, and there are thousands of jobs that become open each month. Don't let one job ruin your life. Put yourself first, not your job. Let's talk about 5 toxic workplace behaviors that can ruin your mental health. Number 1, bullying. Bullying is one of the most common things you see in toxic workplace environments. When it comes down to bullying, it usually comes from 1 or 2 people, your coworker or your superior. No matter who it's coming from, this is a sign that your workplace is toxic. Number 2, micromanagement. This is one of the most common ones. Workplace environments are full of micromanagers. And it's been like this for years. I'm talking about 20, 30, 40 years. And people are now fed up with micromanagers. A lot of micromanagers fail to realize they create frustration and stress among their employees. They have to do better. Number 3 is gossip. Every workplace has their share of gossips. But when gossip turns into rumors and rumors turn into cliques, we have a problem. So let's talk about 5 signs of a narcissistic boss in the workplace. Number 1, usually a narcissistic boss lacks any kind of empathy. You can have a medical emergency. Your kid could have broke their arm at school and they want you to stay at work. Number 2, a boss that's a narcissist don't want anybody to show them up. If they see you as a threat for their job, they're going to do whatever they can to try to sabotage you. You got to be careful about this. Number 3, they're typically bullies. They will bully you. They will gaslight you. They will make your life a living hell. Again, they want to control you. They want dominance. Number 4, they're typically money and power hungry. They want to be seen as the grandest person in the workplace, and they want to be seen as an angel. This way, they're able to cover up their narcissistic behavior. And number 5, they're big workaholics. They don't mind working and being in a workplace because 9 times out of 10, their personal life is a mess. If they're a true blue narcissist, 9 times out of 10, their spouse or their girlfriend or their boyfriend is miserable with them.
I worked so many jobs, so many years, you know what I'm saying, from temporary jobs, permanent jobs, mom and pop shop jobs, so on. You see what I'm saying? What they say is absolutely true. Any age, any generation, any race, I would say. One thing they didn't say is, of course, you got bullying and so on and so on. It's one thing I always notice at all the jobs I had in the past. Number 1 is y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? What I mean is, it's, schism. I can't use the R word, but y'all know it's schism. Put the R, schism. And as in, not like the typical, don't like that. No, we talk about your own kind. Your own kind. You don't got to be this type of color. You could be Hispanic, Japanese, Chinese, or whatever race, vanilla milkshake. Your skin, you see what I'm saying? Your skin tone, whatever race you are. You see what I'm saying? Any job that you are in, you be like, it could be supervisor, co-workers, whoever, right? You could be, you don't got to talk at work. You could mind your own business. They don't even like that, to be honest. They don't even like that. If you're quiet, you kind of shy, you don't talk to people, you want to go to work, get your money, all this stuff, right? They don't like that at any job. You could have a degree, associate degree, bachelor degree, any type of degree. Or you don't gotta have a degree. You could have a high school diploma, GED, anything. They don't like that. And your own peoples will attack you. They will smile on your face, be all fake, you know what I'm saying? And y'all would know. When you stand out, you got your spirit good, love yourself, by yourself, love yourself. You one of the chosen one, you spiritual, you stand out, or whatever. They would know your energy ain't like everybody else. You stand out, you got the glow in you, your aura, you glowing naturally. You see what I'm saying? Your energy gonna show. They don't like that. Your own peoples will put you down. If they a manager, supervisor, they will put you down than any other race. That's facts. Even your own kind will have a different race talk about you and let them slide. You could be any type of, and with another race, look down on you and let the other race slide. That's the crazy part is. You see what I'm saying? Your own kind will let the other race talk down on you, but the same people that look like you will let them slide about you talk down on you, don't even know you, know of you, know about you by somebody else that don't even directly talk to you one-on-one. Talk down on you. That's the crazy part about it. I have that at any job I had in the past. And that's why I can't work with anybody. Because it's just like, even when you go to orientation, you could be 1% out of anybody at the job. They talk about the policy, the handbook, and all this other stuff, right? You could be 1%, follow the handbook and go to the HR supervisor, and you let them know like the steps, like what's the procedures, and you doing the procedures, and that ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna talk like, we gonna do something, I'm gonna talk to the person. And the crazy part is, when you tell somebody about the person that you told, they're gonna tell the person that you already told about. And they gonna know there's gonna be more drama at work. Triple the drama. That's what I'm saying. Toxicity is normal nowadays. Not only jobs, just in general. That's why negative spirits is real. Protect your energy. Everything is crazy nowadays, man. Any 2025, 6, 7, and so on. You don't gotta be in high school. You could be grown at any age. And the sad part about it is, the managers and the supervisors that you told them about somebody else, they're gonna let it slide. They're gonna make excuses for the person you told about. Oh, she is young. Oh, she didn't mean to. They was joking. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, the reason they make excuses because they gonna be sided with the person you told about. They ain't gonna tell you that, but the actions speak louder than words. That's what I'm saying. Always, when you get a job, stack your money, save your money, manage your money. Find an option B as in a job. Like, okay, I see how this is gonna be. If it's a temporary job, always apply for jobs. Indeed, ZipRecruiter, same thing with a permanent job. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what's gonna happen. Because you try A, you try B, you try C, you try D, and it ain't working out for you. Because folks will try to find a way to get you out at that job place. Real talk. And that's why folks is miserable. You could make more money, they could make more money than you, don't mean they better than you. That's what my mindset is. I'm like, y'all, everybody talk down on me, gossip about me, all this other stuff, right? I'm always get the last laugh at the end of the day, somehow. What happened to Javion? What happened to Jay? Where he at? I'm gone, fool. Because I'm working something behind the scenes. Let everybody talk down on me. And as always that saying, the power of the tongue is real. Let these roaches talk about you. As long as they ain't put their hands on you. As long as they ain't put their hands on you. That's all that matters. That's what I'm just saying. But everybody ain't built like you, think like you. That's why I always think about every time I have a job, somebody in a worse situation than me. Because everybody can't be humbled or something like me. I always think before I do a react. I'm react. You see what I'm saying? I'm not giving no roaches no reaction for me. If they put their hands on me, that's a situation. Besides that, I'm always look at business. I'm like, I treat everything like business. That's just me. But at the same time, a person could black out at any time. You see what I'm saying? That's why I always think about, damn, somebody in the worst situation than me. I always think like that. Every job I went to, temp jobs, permanent jobs, I know somebody out there is blacking out, about to go off, about to hurt somebody. You see what I'm saying? And that's why it's like, that's why I'm doing these type of reactions, because somebody's in that situation as we speak. And what's the conclusion, Jay? The conclusion is apply for more jobs, you live in a small town, find a hustle on the side, trying to stack your money, save your money, and you know a family member ask, can I move with you or whatever. If you got, some family members, depends on somebody, connection, background check, whatever. If you don't have a good family household, or just try your best to stay positive, save your money, manage your money, and get the hell out that town, the city. Do what you need to do, because blessings about to happen for you. Real talk, these jobs ain't nothing but temporary and much more. These roaches at the job, managers, supervisors, co-workers is miserable, evil spirits, negative spirits, all this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? Don't never, ever let these roaches, miserable roaches, trick you out your position. That's what they want you to do. Because as long as you volunteer to, walk out the job, that don't make you weak, a B-word, nothing. You just playing smart. Like, you know what? I'm about to move on up like the Jeffersons. Y'all gonna be in the same position, because y'all talking down on me. Even when I'm off, have an off day, y'all still talk about your boy or your girl. You see what I'm saying? Because you got something in you. They don't have what they got in their own spirit. They could drive a Challenger, a Charger, Escalade with some 28 rims. You see what I'm saying? They don't have something what they got in their spirit. You got something that they don't have, man. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, don't let these roaches get you, trick you out your position, and much more in the book. That's why having these roaches is miserable, and they're gonna look on your social media on the low. So at the end of the day, be positive, get this money, save your money, do what you need to do, and go. At the end of the day, don't tell everybody your next move, your business, keep it to yourself. Who you talk to is the man above, your ancestor, your guardian angel, whoever. Do what you need to do. Everything gonna fall in place. This your boy, it's Real J. Anthony, aka Not Your Average. I am out. Be you say true. I'm gone.